thumbnail for this live video. Christmas launch 2025. I feel like it's white. He zoomed out now. Like
I know.
Earlier, the YouTube app was struggling. We'll have to go back and change the thumbnail picture because it was horrible. We're launching our Christmas merch for Christmas season this year. We did a live video on Facebook.
We did them at different times so that...
Yeah, the internet usually struggles really bad here. So hopefully, I wonder why the comments are like in the middle now. Everything's jacked up.
It's really weird.
So DJ already has everything on. It thinks, surely we're not. Are we this way? Are we vertical? Are we? Does everything look good to you guys? Okay, we're really confused here. Things aren't looking right. Anyways,
yeah, are we sideways?
Everything's live on our website, armsfamilyhomestead.com. It's already there. We're gonna go over everything DJ's doing for Christmas launch. I'm gonna tell you, chocolate covered pecans and the candy pecans are gonna sell out fast. We tried to buy enough. We'll get to the whole story on the scoop. Regular pecans, the regular unflavored pecans are not on the website right now. We've got some issues in processing, so we get all of our pecans locally from the Pecan family. Carl and Mary are awesome people. I really enjoy working with them. He has been harvesting pecans for weeks. Took all of our pecans to be processed, cleaned, shelled, all the things that, as DJ would say, bagged, and had plenty. They were going to be here in plenty of time before the Christmas launch. And the processing companies are so far behind. I guess they've had a very good pecan year with all the rains and things we had in the spring, maybe. I don't know what the deal is. I think Carl said one of the bigger pecan processing facilities in Oklahoma shut down. So they're having a hard time getting those processed. We do have all of our chocolate covered and candy pecans because those were the first pecans they harvested this season, and they needed to get those to a facility to get made as quickly as possible. So that was like the first batch. So we have milk chocolate pecans, just like last year. I say just like last year. They're actually a little bit different. They use a different candy company to make these. They look, I call them more like home style. They don't look like they come from a factory. They look like they were homemade. Like, okay, well, we might as well open a bag. So the white chocolate are my favorite. DJ said that the white chocolate's not as good this year as it was last year, but I disagree.
He disagrees.
So they look more like homemade.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to know what they taste like?
They do taste amazing.
I think and love them.
Yeah. But this is where it's at right now for DJ.
Okay, so we did not get enough.
I mean, we did
cinnamon
not.
Sugar pecans. We got all we could get.
Oh my gosh. Can y'all see in there?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. If anyone likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, or just Cinnamon Toast, oh my gosh.
If you want to try them, you're going to have to get them fast.
Yeah.
Because we got double the amount of these that we did the cinnamon sugar, and we should have done it the other way around.
Yeah.
But Carl and Mary are packaging all of these on their farm for us. So there's only so many they can get out at a time. So many thousand bags, you know.
Yeah.
So I love the white chocolate. They're my favorite, probably. But these are quickly taken over. Cinnamon sugar. The problem is, if I eat 4 or 5 chocolate ones, I'm like, oh, okay, that's probably enough. If I eat 4 or 5 bags of these, 4 or 5 handfuls of these, I don't stop. They're so good. They're not as filling.
I might be a diabetic soon.
Yeah, well.
I mean,
we do not have dark chocolate. I saw somebody ask if these were dark chocolate. These are milk chocolate. We've never done dark chocolate. So white chocolate, milk chocolate, cinnamon sugar are all on the website, armsfamilyhomestead.com. We will have the regular pecans here as soon as possible. Hopefully late next week. Carl said they should have them back to them by Thursday of next week. The problem with that is they're not going to be individually bagged. So Carl and Mary and their crew are going to have to bag all of our pecans in 1-pound bags for us. These are half-pound. These are 8 ounces. Chocolate's the candy pecans are a little different packaging. The regular pecans will be 1-pound bags. So they're going to have to package
Oh my
whatever
God.
it is, 3,000 packages of pecans for us, so it may take a little while. Okay. Someone said we're blurry. I'm sorry. Our internet's horrible. We're trying to do individual live streams instead of doing it together at the same time. Anyway, so those are there. Now, I'll let DJ go over a lot of the stuff that she's got coming. I'm wearing, I'll do it first. I'll go first. Since I said I'll let DJ. This is our Christmas tee, our annual Christmas tee. Make sure you put enough N's in that word. And
What?
I was making a joke. An annual.
Oh.
So Christmas tee is a play off of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, kind of sort of design. Something DJ came up with.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure. There's a bass boat on there. And some, all kinds of stuff. Kelsey made the shirt. Bear's not on this shirt.
But
Bear was still here when she designed this shirt, and it wasn't intentionally designed for all of our specific animals.
no. When we get the whole pecans, by that time, we will have a bear tee. We actually have just a few that I found the other day from our original bear tee. And we're going to kind of do a spin on that. And so when we get the whole pecans, we will...
We're doing basically a bear memorial tee.
Yes.
Because we've had, probably 1,000 requests for a bear memorial t-shirt through Facebook, YouTube comments, messages, emails. The outpouring of support for a loss of a dog has been
Yes.
unbelievably overwhelming. Good. Yeah. Overwhelmingly good. It's a bad situation. I don't want to talk about all that right now. We're not going to sit here and cry on a Christmas lunch. But
No.
Bear is missed by many. Let's just say that. That video's well over 1 million views. There's probably 500 TikToks out there about Bear from everybody under the sun. Bear touched a lot of people with his personality.
Yes.
So, anyways, there will be a Bear t-shirt. It just was not possible to get it here in time for the Christmas launch. So, it's coming.
Yeah.
And pecan halves, raw pecan halves are coming as well. So, Houston's got a new hat coming out.
Yeah.
It's
go over that.
he's neck deep in duck hunting right now. It's his passion for the moment. Houston has all kinds of passions, whether it's bass fishing, deer hunting, duck seat.
I wonder where he gets that.
We're passionate people. Okay, we're passionate people. We love hard, including our hobbies.
All the hobbies. All the hobbies.
It's work. This is what we do for work, DJ. You don't understand.
Okay.
I've got lint in my nose from trying on this brand new t-shirt, and lint. And then
Okay.
DJ keeps flapping
Well,
new shirts out of the
That's
bag.
what we're
and
doing. Yeah.
So if I start sneezing, it's the lint floating around the air. I can see it.
I
think it gets stuck in my
Okay,
mustache.
get over it. Okay.
Get over it. Okay.
Houston's t-shirt, he helped design some of this stuff. Well, most of it, most of his stuff anyway. These t-shirts come in youth small through youth extra large. And then I've had to bump up ordering adult smalls so that Houston can have one because he's outgrown his the youth stuff. I mean, he still could a little bit, but then it's too short. And anyway,
So that one's not available in all the adult sizes. These are like mostly kids stuff
yeah.
right now.
And we did a hoodie with the same logo, same sizing as well. This is an adult small for Houston. I did this color, or Houston and I did this color to match the hat, obviously.
Goes well.
Yes,
Look at that.
we did great on that.
Poor kid. He'd walk around, everybody will know his name. It's got his name on the shirt, got his name on his hat.
Okay, so here's the Do Your Best zip up hoodie right here. Pretty simple. I didn't get crazy with designs and stuff. This one is screen printed on here to match the strings. I would say this one runs, in my opinion. I get emails, so I'm just gonna say it. I try not to steer people in how to buy, but this one I feel like runs just a little bit big. It's a medium, so I would actually probably get a small because it's a pretty good size medium. So there's that one.
It's a pretty good size medium. Would that make it not really a medium? Yeah.
I don't know how
Large.
large. This one is just a crew neck, and these are both pretty lightweight. They're not heavy, so they're good for now, but this one is like super soft on the inside, and then it's embroidered right here with Do Your Best. Oh, it's super cute, not crazy, can go with a lot of stuff.
Super cute, not crazy.
Yeah, me. Just together.
I got it.
Okay, last year, hand me that gray right there, one of those gray ones. Last year, you guys know, Emily had that surgery, which she is doing great, but she designed this t-shirt last year with scripture on it, and it said, created with a purpose. So this year, she wanted to do another one. You're throwing me off.
Sorry, I was just reading a couple comments.
I know, but it's throwing me off. So this year, she picked this verse, be still and know. And it is super cute. Same brand as the other one from last year. What else? Where else am I? Oh, and the AFH hoodie is right here. And it's not a heavyweight either. I would say midweight on this. We also did embroidery on this one. And this is not a medium, guys. This is a 2X. So I feel like it's probably should go against you.
Big Daddy.
Oh, jeez. Anyway. Okay.
That's what she calls me.
Jeez.
So, pricing. Everybody's asking about prices and this and that. Everything's on the website, armsfamilyhomestead.com. Go check them out there. I don't know all the individual prices of everything.
I couldn't tell you either.
There's too many different things.
Yes.
So, it's all there.
It is all there.
Yep.
Okay, ladies.
Someone keeps asking if Houston shot Limpy Gimpy. That was like 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
He did. But that's old news.
Okay, ladies. I'm doing something new. I've done a few things new this year.
It says
do your best.
do your best.
And it's
I don't know why they don't say Arms Family Homestead on them. Like, it'd be perfect for like shotgun shells, putting all your snacks in when you go to the woods.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
How many little Debbie Christmas cakes would this thing hold?
So it's a 3-piece set, guys. It'll, look at this. So cute. Yeah, Emily's already stole, like I got a set and she came and stole this from me. So anyway, super cute stuff right there. Thought we'd try something new for ladies. We've got a new cup right here. Do your best.
Seems like everything says do your best.
Well,
except the good stuff. That says Arms Family Homestead. That's what everybody.
Well, you know, who designs those labels? They may be Do Your Best pecans next year.
You're going to have to make more than one video a week if you're taking over.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a 18-ounce coffee cup. Or not coffee cup. Just, I mean, it can be coffee. But whatever you want to put in here.
Black coffee with no creamer.
No, ew. We do still have some navy blue tumblers. The bigger ones, 30-ounce ones. We have some Arctic coffee mugs. We have white Do Your Best ones, black AFH
These
ones.
were ones that we had last year, so they're
Yeah.
still available. It's not new, but if you didn't get one last year, those are Arctic coffee cups. It's they're great little cups.
We still have what are these called?
Christmas ornaments.
Ornaments. I just went blank. Put these back on the website.
I think they actually. Well, these were the. I think these are actually earrings.
Oh my gosh, those were made locally from one of the stores here in town that got hit by the tornado.
DJ says Christmas ornaments, but I think it would go good hanging from your
Vehicle?
your mirror in your car.
For sure.
You know.
Beanie, new beanie this year. We do still have some camo ones from last year because
Stocking cap.
I might have overbought on those last year, but these are super cute. Richardson beanie, toboggan, not a sled. Not talking about a sled for you northerners. We call it a toboggan down here. But yeah, super cute there.
I don't drink bougie coffee. It says, Daniel, you're boring. You have to get bougie with your coffee. No, I drink coffee because I like the flavor. I like the way it tastes. I don't like creamer.
That's not entirely true.
I don't like creamer in my coffee. DJ has one kind of creamer in one flavor when I pour her coffee and I put her butter in there, I stir it up and I can take one sip and I'm like, there you go. That one sip's enough. It is entirely true. I can't drink foo-foo coffee. Like,
Whatever. Here's the here's the calendar I do every year. I have obviously updated it with new pictures.
new calendar every year, not the same one, surprisingly.
Look at the back, the pond, so pretty. Love it. You did great on that.
Yep, I did great.
There's January. Okay. There are 4 items that I can't actually show you right this second. They will be here later today, but here we are. So I'm going to show you guys right here.
Show them that picture.
What?
Never mind.
Oh my gosh, there was nothing. Thank you, Jeanette Johnson. Jeez, this guy.
You can show them, but don't scroll.
Oh my gosh, nothing inappropriate there. Okay, this is our first. Well, no, I guess we have done ceramic, but it's been a few
No,
years.
we did metal coffee cups. They were tin, the black.
Oh, they
tin
were.
ones.
They were 10.
DJ's always wanted to do ceramic coffee cups because that's what everybody likes, but we've struggled to find a vendor that we liked that sent it packaged in a box.
In an individual box.
Like this for shipping,
Yeah.
because if it's just not feasible for us. If we were going to have to buy 1,000 coffee cups and then make 1,000 boxes and package, so we finally found a vendor that will sell it like this and not just, you know, a cup by itself.
Yes. So here is the do your best one. Thank you, Ronald Ross. And here is the Arms Family Homestead one. Super cute. Love the green. We also did can coolers this year. We did them, I think our very first launch, we did some.
They're like this size for somebody's got a.
Like, guys, have you tried? I'm not a big Red Bull person very often, unless we're like road tripping or something and you got to stay awake. But when they put out new flavors, I got to try them. And this one might be a little problem for me this winter. Fuji, apple, and ginger. They are so good. You like them too.
I like it too.
I got a case in my cart.
I know.
So, okay, back to this.
Drink like one Red Bull maybe every 2 weeks, and then now you're going to buy them by the case.
Here's this one. This one's camo for Arms Family Homestead, Arms Family Outdoors. Super cute. And then I did a candle. It's a little once the candle's gone, you clean it out, you can reuse the little tin. And it's a cute box. Really cute box.
Yeah, I think our internet's struggling. Like, we fight the internet. Yeah, get off your Wi-Fi.
Okay, I done.
Maybe turn the Wi-Fi off on that computer too for a while.
Okay.
We did a live stream. Usually we typically do our live streams. We'll do Facebook and at the same time, and we've always struggled with internet speed here. We have really good internet at home, and here it's not great. So I had DJ turn off her Wi-Fi on the computer and her phone. Maybe that'll speed things up a little bit.
Thank you, Tammy Hall.
Yep, someone, Becky said, I make custom coffee cups and for my business and run into the same problem with shipping boxes. Yeah, it's just shipping ceramic coffee cups. They've got to be packaged well. So
Yes.
it's getting a little better, they said. YouTube is totally clear. Well, we're not on Facebook right now, just YouTube. So.
Yes. We staggered.
So I did see where someone said that some of the pecans are on a different page. So they're all on the home page, armsfamilyhomestead.com, but somebody said if you, like the way you have them listed, like one of them pops up under accessories or something.
Oh, it's just one button I forgot to
Yep.
do.
Not saying DJ made a mistake. No, we're not saying that at all.
Listen, if that's all that I messed up on, it will be a miracle. Hopefully nothing catastrophic. That has happened before. There was one time I added a new item and what?
It's Canaan.
Kanan. Yeah. He went on vacation with us.
That's what they're saying. That's what Cody said.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
Yeah,
We like
he
him.
is. Haven't
I've got to see him
in a
forever.
minute. Yeah.
Can you talk about the candle? Well, She just did, but the candles are not here.
I mean, they're on the website. You can
Yes.
buy them. There's a description.
They're being delivered today.
Yes. So, I wish I could show you, but I cannot.
Yeah. I think they're actually a little smaller than what DJ had anticipated.
Yeah.
They're not a real big candle, so
No, Kelsey.
they're priced fairly cheap because I don't think they're going to be very big.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, candles are high anyway. They are so high. I rarely buy them because they're so expensive. But
yep.
anyway, let's see. You're in. Yeah,
sorry.
The pecans are definitely on the homepage. So if they're not anywhere else on the website, it's fine. I'll fix it later.
Well, you know, they're going to sell out. I will tell you that. Listen, we try to do our best. We try to do our best at knowing or guessing how much of everything to order. Sometimes we overbuy, sometimes we underbuy. But when you're talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of food products, pecans have a shelf life, obviously. We only want to sell fresh pecans. Everything that we're selling pecan-wise was grown and harvested and fresh this season. So we don't want to buy 10,000 pounds at once and only sell 7,000 pounds and have to hold on to 3,000 pounds for a year or something. It's a short season, and we have a great partnership with the Pecan family. They're a very small farm. It's not a big commercial production operation. So like the cinnamon sugar pecans, like right now, I know we should have double or triple the amount that we ordered, but they're packaging those in individual bags for us by hand at a facility at their farm. So there's only so much they can do. So we're limited. You know, that's why we start early before Christmas. You know, we've got a month and a half before, well, not quite a month and a half, a little over a month before Christmas. So when these sell out, I promise we'll do another batch as fast as we can.
Yes.
And our regular pecans will be here as soon as possible. Their production facilities being very slow this year.
Tell the website again, please.
armsfamilyhomestead.com. Okay?
Please don't buy our stuff from anywhere else because our stuff isn't anywhere else.
Nope. If you buy
Except for
anything
Trout
that's
Magnet.
Arms Family Homestead from anywhere, clothing-wise,
Yes.
if you buy it anywhere besides armsfamilyhomestead.com, it is not coming from us. We get a few complaints every year
Yeah, don't go to Amazon
or every launch.
and buy our stuff because that's not our stuff.
it's not us.
It's not going to be
And
the
you-
quality and
You don't know what you're getting, and you're not supporting us.
right.
And that's the whole
Yeah.
reason. I mean, that's the reason we do this stuff is because people want to support.
Yes,
So
for sure.
don't buy them from. If you Google Arms Family Homestead merch one day, just look at how many search results pop up. Okay. So
Do you ship overseas? It is literally hit or miss. Since all the tariff stuff, it is hit or miss. And really, I don't even, I think it'll let you place the order, but until I go to fulfill that order, I don't know if the system is going to let me ship it or not. So
a lot of companies, a lot of countries we do ship. I mean, we ship a lot of stuff to Australia and England.
but even some of those lately, I've had to cancel the order because I can't get it shipped out because my system in there, I do not offer DHL shipping. I do not offer that because we don't have a DHL within probably 2 hours of us.
Right.
But the system changes it. I don't even understand it. Like people will pay, they'll place the order, they'll pay for, priority. And then somewhere in there, it changes it to DHL and I can't do anything about it. But then whenever I go in manually to make it priority or whatever the other one is, it won't let me. It will not let me change it. It will give me no other option. So I've had heck with that. So at your own risk, I guess, if you order and hopefully we have no issues. If there is
an issue, you'll get a refund.
You'll get a refund.
Yeah.
But I will reach out to you if there is an issue. I'll email you
Right.
and if, upon a couple emails I don't hear back from you, if there's a phone number listed, I will call you if there's an issue.
There's a lot of ifs involved in that.
Well,
Someone wants to know if the pecans are sold out already. So if you're talking
I
about,
turned off the internet.
well, you can turn it on and check real quick. Regular pecans are not here. We'll get those as soon as possible. So those were not on the website. If you're talking about regular unflavored pecans, the three kinds of candy, you know, white chocolate, milk chocolate, and cinnamon sugar, all here and selling fast. DJ's going to check real quick and see. We did do a live stream on Facebook first and probably sold several hundred bags of each there. So it says the sandbar is sold out. The cinnamon ones is what it's saying on the website. Is what the comments are saying.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry, but we will restock as soon as possible. As soon as we get off the live stream, I'll call Carl and tell him they sold out in, you know, the first
We have plenty of
hour.
The chocolate and the white chocolate for now. We are good there.
Yeah.
Dang.
You've sold half though.
Yeah, I've sold half. Oh,
Oops.
yeah. Sold half.
Roughly, almost half of each.
Yeah. Also, we do still have a bunch of T-shirts on sale. I have left them on sale since, I believe, Labor Day. Just
Older shirts.
yeah, from this year, earlier shirts, not like old shirts. Not old shirts.
Well, not old. I mean, like previous launches, not from Christmas. Like
Yes.
regular other
All
stuff.
from this year.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me see if we're
Dang.
scarce on anything
You guys
else.
blow my mind every year. Like we buy so much. We try to prepare for this, and we knew the sandbar and the chocolate pecans would sell out, but I didn't think it would be in less than an hour on one of them. I knew the sandbar ones would be a hit, and maybe Carl and Mary are gonna have to hire some more employees for a temporary through the Christmas season because, man, oh man, I've had a lot of folks, a lot of people that watch like Flair. You know, Flair does beefcake jerky, and they do 20 times the volume that we do probably. But he does these collaborations with other creators. Like he did one with Roman Atwood's, and he did Flair's jerky and Roman's energy drink, whatever it's called, I can't remember, in the same box. Or he'll do, you know, he's done several, and I've had a lot of suggestions that we need to reach out to Flair and do like a box deal with Flair, do jerky and pecans, because it'd be like the perfect deer hunting snack combination, I feel like. But we cannot match the volume right now that Flair needs. There's no way. I've seen his videos and talked to Flair and seen truckloads of jerky come in, and we can't do truckloads because the honest truth is these are being packaged by one family on their farm. So they're grown, harvested, and come to you as fresh as possible. There's just no way the Pecan family can do that kind of volume. So we will get more in stock as soon as possible. Hopefully, maybe it's possible. I'm not going to promise, but maybe it'd be possible to get more on the website by the time we get the pecan halves.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
Maybe.
Maybe. We will keep you posted on our regular videos.
Yep. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have any questions for us? I like doing Q&As.
DJ's makeup bags are too cute.
They
Christmas
are.
gifts or travel.
Yes.
No, see here, give me that big one. Give me that big one. See,
Oh, jeez.
here's what you do.
No, here's the biggest one.
Here's what you do. You go. If you're a deer hunter, you just get you a little deer hunter snack bag, and you put all your pecans in there, just like this. You know, I said earlier, like how many little Debbie Christmas cakes would that hold? Well, it'll hold at least 5 bags of candy pecans. Put 3 in there, and there's still room. So then you got that, and then you got this one. If you're duck hunting, man, that'll probably hold like 3 boxes of shells. That's probably enough for most people to kill at least 4 or 5 ducks. 3 boxes of shells at 20. That's 60 shots. Yeah, that's enough for 3, 4, maybe 5 ducks for most people. Now doves, you probably need like 3 of these because.
Is anyone actually listening to him? Someone said, do your best zip up.
Do
Well,
a.
I did one. It's right here.
Did. How about we
It's
will do
on-
that?
It's
right.
on the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will do that for
It
you
is there. Yes.
right now.
Look at me.
Do your best.
DJ
planned ahead. Yeah, turn your internet back off on your computer if you didn't. Sorry.
I hate.
Shot the shells came in 25. Maybe they do. I was just rambling off the top of my head. Maybe there are 25.
Let's see. Okay, I saw another question and I forgot it. Oh, what color the bear t-shirt?
Yeah, someone just said, can we get a bear memorial shirt? That is coming. That is coming as fast as possible. All of that stuff happened so quick, and the Christmas merch had been in the work for months. But after we lost Bear, we probably had 500 people wanting to know if we could do a t-shirt memorial for Bear. So it's on the way. It's designed and ordered, and hopefully will be here within a week or so. You want to show them?
Yeah.
Can you see it? The color does not look true to color on that screen. It's not really.
It's kind of a gray. It's called
kind of
stone gray.
A green gray.
It's like yeah. So that's going to be the shirt.
Can you get it in 5X, please?
I am ordering some in 5 and 6X, or up to 6X. So yes.
We will
Typically don't order very many of those just because they're very expensive typically. So, and I don't want to, that's not a size that sells a whole lot. So I have to be careful on how many we buy on those. Let's see.
Do you have any Arms Family blankets?
Yes, they're on the website.
Are they? Because there weren't a lot of, there's
Yeah.
100 probably.
I think I have 100 AFH and
There weren't a lot of Do Your Best
not
blankets
very many
left.
Do Your Best ones.
We didn't do any new blankets this year, so they're the same design as we did last year, but
Yeah. Pull that down just a second. What did she say? No. Oh, no, never mind.
yep, we got DJ off the internet
Sorry,
now. So
yeah. Hopefully it's better. Did someone ask about pants? Scroll, pull it back down.
Pants. Yes, I'm wearing pants. Maybe.
Someone asked if you sold pants. Right, go back up. Yeah, we don't sell pants. That's just impossible. No.
Too many size options.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Lengths and all that. No. There's plenty of places people can get pants.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Any other questions? Can we pre-order? We've never done the pre-order thing before.
We did one time. We did one pre-order on a shirt, and that was the Cameraman Ron shirt.
Yeah.
And we did that because that was the only thing we were shipping. The problem with pre-order is we have 20 different things on the website that people can purchase. And then if we put one shirt on pre-order and say they pre-ordered a t-shirt and they buy 3 bags of pecans, we can't fulfill that order until all those shirts come in. So then people want their pecans, and it just kind of becomes a
cluster.
Yeah. A logistics problem.
Yes.
So we've never really done a lot of pre-order stuff. When we did the Cameraman Ron shirt, it worked out because we did that on his own website after Ron passed away, and we did that fundraiser for his family, which was amazing. I use Cameraman Ron's little saying at the end of all my videos. That guy touched a lot of people, and he's as silly as they come.
I put a phrase on there.
Oh, yeah?
Kiss it.
Kiss it?
Kiss it.
Lick it. It was lick it. But
They did say kiss it too.
okay, I'm just saying it was lick it. But anyways, Ron's fundraiser, after he passed away, we did a fundraiser t-shirt to make a donation to his family, his wife and kids and stuff. And we put it on his own website, its own landing page, so that if somebody purchased something from us, it wouldn't get mixed in with his pre-order stuff. And by the way, it's been a couple years now, but that fundraiser was crazy. We legitimately handed Ron's wife a $50,000 check.
It was amazing. Yeah.
at his funeral.
Yeah.
And free and clear, no strings attached, just what that t-shirt made in profit, we handed it straight to Ron, and that came directly from you guys, and that was crazy. It blew my mind. He had a little small YouTube channel. I mean, not a lot of subscribers, and touched way more people than he ever imagined. So anyways.
What else we got, guys? Someone asked about a fishing or a hunting trip. If you had any, what was that?
The makeup bags are a good idea for deer and duck hunting, Daniel, like Daniel said. And carry your shells and snacks. See?
Yeah. Perfect.
She just didn't make them in camo. I don't know why they're not camo.
You know, I didn't see that option. I really like the camo stuff.
The camo world has taken over, like, the teen fashion trend
it's
right
not
now.
just teens.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's crazy. But they're wearing like old retro, like they'll go find like grandpa's oldest camo shirt and pull it out of the closet that's faded from 1980. And that's like the cool thing right now. So I've got a whole closet full of the coolest clothes that anybody could wear right now. Who knew I would be a fashion trendsetter, huh?
I don't know about that. But no, I do love the camo stuff. I wanted to sell like a camo bag. That one tote thing that I wanted.
Would it be like a camo ammo bag?
I mean, I guess it could be, but it was pretty big bag, so it would get really heavy. But here's the thing. A lot of things that I like, I'm afraid some of you won't like. So I want to buy what you guys will like. I want to put out there what you guys will like and what I think will work. And sometimes
Are the bags lined?
No, these aren't.
Well, I mean, there's multiple layers there. Yes.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's not
insulated.
like it's not a plastic lining.
No, but it's
or the vinyl, whatever it is.
So if you put makeup in them, yeah, it's gonna stain. It's gonna get all the makeup colors in there. So, Little Debbie Christmas cakes, bags of chocolate pecans. Makeup's gonna stain it. I mean, it's got a zipper up here. You could put something else in. I don't really know. Chapstick? I don't know. I don't know makeup.
I don't do much.
Provide a link for your store. Everyone's asking. It's armsfamilyhomestead.com. I cannot type on here right now. I don't plan ahead for these things with moderators. So if anybody is a moderator, it's just because they've been on there for years. Sometimes the Walker family gets on there and they'll do it. But we're trying to stay off the internet. DJ could do it on hers right now, but it slows everything down. So armsfamilyhomestead.com. There will be a link in the description box. It's everywhere. Just don't buy from anywhere else. Are the Bears shirts out yet? No.
No.
The only thing that was on, we had, DJ found 4 old Bear t-shirts that came from her mom's old store. They got hit by the tornado, and I'm sure those sold. She put them on the website. I'm sure they're sold. A Bear coffee mug. No, we're not doing that right now.
No, someone asked about a bear hat too.
Yeah, I don't know how you put animal, the hat.
Yeah.
I think it works better on t-shirt for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the small zipper compartments for your hunting and fishing license. See?
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, Bear is in the calendar. Mm-hmm. He's always in the calendar.
He always has been.
Usually I do a big one of him on the back of the calendar. That's what I've done with every calendar up to this year. But this year I did a picture of the pond on the back, but inside there is a really good picture of Bear.
How's the Kubota doing? I love it. I love it.
So glad.
I love it.
So glad you love it. Let's see.
We love you guys. We met Weston when we visited Sulphur. I was 36 weeks pregnant, and now our son loves watching y'all. That's pretty wild.
That is cool. When are you in Houston going fishing again?
Well, I don't know.
They've been hunting.
It's deer season.
Yeah.
We do have some plans to go to the lake soon, but it will probably be more involving these guys than fishing. But knowing Houston, he'll probably have a shotgun in one hand and a fishing pole in the other. And I don't know. I can barely keep up.
That guy.
Listen, I love him to pieces. I could keep up with 6-year-old Houston, 13-year-old Houston. He wakes up in the morning and walks in the living room, and usually the first thing he says is, "Dad, what are our plans for today?" I'm like, "Well, son, it's Tuesday, and you're going to school." "Okay, but what are our plans for the rest of the day?" I'm like, "Well, it gets dark at 6 o'clock, so you only have 3 hours." "Yeah, okay, well, we could do this, 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 and this." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do my best." That guy, he's passionate.
honest.
Let's say that he's passionate. I don't know many kids that their brain works the way Houston does. Like when it's deer season or coming up on deer season, he studies everything. He learns so much. He wants to be the best. He wants to have the best possible chance of being successful. So bass fishing, when it comes to bass fishing, he obsesses over bass fishing. But there's so much more opportunity now than there are opportunity for learning than when I was a kid. So the internet is a world of knowledge, and he absorbs all of it about every lure, about every lake, about every boat, about every fish. He obsesses about it, and retains it, and he learns it. And when we go to the lake, he's like, "Dad, why are you using a 3/8 ounce weight with that 4/0 hook? Right now, you should be using a 1/4 ounce with a 3/0 hook and this color soft plastic because the water temperature is 72. It's not 68." And I'm like, "Yes, sir." Yes, sir. So he's a smart kid, and now deer season's in full swing, but he's already thinking about duck hunting. So there's that. Yeah. What else? DJ's gone to take care of Kelsey. She's whining in there. So I don't know when the next fishing video will be. I do know we're planning. I think we got a striper fishing trip coming up. I don't know. We haven't set the dates yet. Actually, a couple striper fishing trips maybe on Lake Texoma. I know we're gonna go to Arkansas and do some duck hunting again with Jeff from Crappie Magnet.
Oh, I'm going. Am I going on that trip?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going. I'm not doing it, but I'm going. It'll be freezing.
You can go video. You can video for us.
That sounds terrible. I want to fish if there's fish.
You just want to go see his lodge, like his building, his house over there where they hunt out of. It's crazy cool.
I'm going back with you to Luke's too, right? I'm not.
We do have a
there.
pheasant trip planned in Kansas. Luke, it's Old School Outfitters that we hunted with last year. He's actually got a YouTube channel now. His farm is insane. That guy, he told me he had a pretty cool little farm. We met at the Okie Homestead conference a couple years ago, and he's like, "Yeah, I got a farm and some chicken stuff." Check him out, 5-acre farm on YouTube. That guy has got it going on. Anyways, we will be pheasant hunting with him this winter. I think that's going to be in January. Who knows what all else? I'm not real good at booking and planning ahead of time for a lot of these things. It's like a lot of times somebody will call and they're like, "Hey, let's go hunting." I'm like, "All right, let's go. I don't know you, but let's drive to a different state and come sleep on your couch and go hunting." And nobody's ever shot us, so it's
Oh my God.
nobody's ever shot us yet, so we're good.
Someone asked what Houston's tentative maybe plan idea is for his career. Fishing. Fishing.
Kendall Gray collab, somebody said.
Yeah.
Houston doesn't know. He's 13. He has no clue what he's going to do. We've started joking with him because for many years, like right now, Emily's a senior. Weston's already, moved out and gone on. Now Emily's a senior, so we're less than a year from her moving out, turning 18, going to college, doing everything she's going to do. Houston's 13, so he's going to be the only child at home soon. And so roughly 5 years before he's 18, and we're on this path of somebody moving out of our house again. And he said, "I'm not moving out." He's told us that for years. I mean, for
He
probably
has
3
since-
years. He's like, why?
Well,
I'm not moving out. I'm staying here.
Even when he was little, like I would say probably 6, 7. I remember this one time, and because that's when he got, well, however old he was when he started with the turtles. I don't even know if we had a turtle yet, but he was wanting turtles, and he said, so yeah, like when y'all don't live here anymore, when this place is mine, I'm gonna put all my turtles right down here.
Yeah. So,
And that was a long time
that's
ago.
years ago. Yeah. So lately, for the last few months, we've been joking with people like, what's Houston going to do when he grows up? Is he going to have a YouTube channel? And I'm like, I have no idea. Like, we're taking that part slow because he doesn't need a career at 13. So we've been joking, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to college. I'm not moving out. We don't force any of our kids to go to college. Like, I feel like when we were teenagers, it was expected. Like, if you didn't go to college, you weren't going to succeed. And it wasn't true, but that was just kind of what the philosophy was then. Well, I don't think it's the same now, but
No, here we are with our degrees.
yeah, working for ourselves. We don't have a business degree. We don't have a finance degree. I've got a degree in criminal justice, and DJ's got a teacher's coaching degree in education. So we don't do either one of those anymore. But with Houston, the running joke is when he turns 18, we're moving out.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go live at the lake house or something. Because he's like, I'm not moving out. I don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'm like, okay, well, you turn 18 and we're moving out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone want to know what my shirt says. This is our annual Christmas t-shirt, Arms Family Homestead. Hey, y'all. Okay, Dad.
You know, I'm really disappointed. I thought it was Kiss It. And I even told you to proof this. I showed you a picture and said, proof this.
Cameraman Ron not used to say, just one time when Jacoby caught a fish, Cameraman Ron said, lip it, like telling Jacoby to lip it, but it was windy on the beach, and what we all heard was him telling Jacoby to lick it.
Okay, well, then was it Jimmy that said kiss it?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy's always telling Houston to kiss a fish.
Okay, well, then I'm not completely off.
Not completely, but anyways.
I got them mixed up. But you were supposed to proof that, in my defense.
I wasn't going to question you, honey.
Really?
I don't question your decisions.
Since
I just say, yes, ma'am, and go on.
Lies. I thought I saw
Listen, I'm not going to question your decisions, your choices in life, because I was one of them.
That is true. Let's see. I thought I saw someone ask about Emily. Where she's going to school. Maybe not. I might have made that up. She's going to Oklahoma State. We're happy about that. Sort of. I mean, I wanted her to go to the local college here, but...
Well, Lane says, do you guys want to go grab hunting? I have no idea what that means. I don't know what he's asking. No, we do not do fitted hats. Someone asked if we had fitted hats because there's just too many size options. It's hard enough to know how many of each size t-shirt to buy. If we started doing fitted hats, you'd have 5 or 6 or more different sizes of hats too. And that's a lot of inventory. So sorry.
Listen, guys, if you want to know how much hoodies and how much stuff is, just please go to the website.
Everything's different.
Yeah, everything's different. I can't tell you off the top of my head. Some of the different sizes are a little bit more because they cost a little bit more. So you'll just have to go look. ArmsFamilyHomestead.com.
.com.
Okay, let's see.
When will the pecans be available? So we've talked about it a few times on here. If you've heard it 7 times, I'm sorry. Regular pecans, we're hoping late next week, but it might be the following Monday. We're not really sure because the Pecan family's working on those as fast as possible. They're farming, and you can't control everything, so they're trying as fast as possible. Just tuning in. Do you have pecans available for sale? We'll buy them. The only thing, the cinnamon sugar has already sold out. We do have white chocolate and milk chocolate available on the website. The pecan halves, like I just said, we're looking at least another week before they're here. They harvested in plenty of time, trying to get them. They tried to get them here.
I don't know. Never mind.
But their processing facility has been really slow, overwhelmed. Not anybody's fault. They're just backed up too much, and it didn't happen in time. When we started planning all this, 2 months ago, a month ago, whatever, they said there would be no problem getting them here in time, and then life happens.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But we will have to restock on the candy pecans. We will get the pecan halves, and we'll have a Bear Memorial t-shirt available late next week, hopefully. So there's a lot more to come.
What did that say?
Are you going to Petals next year? Petals for the Past. Probably not. I don't know. Never. I don't know.
Do you want to rabbit hunt?
Oh, I grew up rabbit hunting with beagles. It's so much fun. It's so much fun watching dogs work, whatever it is, whether it's duck hunting or pheasant hunting or rabbit hunting. I love hunting with dogs. It's so much fun.
I love sometimes living with dogs. Sometimes.
After 9 p.m., she likes living with Kelsey because that's when Kelsey gets real cuddly. At 9 a.m., it's a little different story.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 o'clock, it's a little different unless she's gone outside with you. Yeah. I have found that I'm a cat person. Cats and me.
You didn't know it, huh?
Cats and me.
You're on the same page when you're indoors, huh?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, and it stinks because we had to kick out our cats because cats
couldn't get along.
They could not get along, and it makes me so sad that I don't have a cat in the house, and I only get to love them outside. And Izzy yells at me every day. I can hear it, like I hear what she's saying to me.
They have the garage, and they have heated beds and things. I mean, they're not living a rough life.
Yeah, no, they're very spoiled.
But they
have been killing flying squirrels. And the only time we see them is when they kill them. Otherwise, we don't know we have them until...
You would never know flying squirrels existed on our property, ever. I've never seen a flying squirrel alive. But those cats, about once a month, and lately it seems like, maybe less than that.
I think they've killed like 3 in the last month.
I know, but on average, I mean, like, it's not like it's every day or every week. I don't know, it might be the same 2 or 3, same for a while. But they bring them to us like a prize. They're like, hey,
bring it to the front door.
Yeah,
here it is.
Leave it right there by the front door. And they're like, look what I got. But they look like a mouse, except different. But they are 100% flying squirrels. They have a little skin flap right here, and they're not very big. I have never seen a flying squirrel flying through the air on our property.
No.
But the cats are finding their nest or something. I don't know. And I kind of hate that. I don't like that. I don't like the cats killing wildlife. It's one thing when they kill mice and rats, because they kill plenty of those.
Do you think they think that's what it is? Like if it's...
Well, it looks like a mouse.
It does. I don't know. It's weird. Our daughter last night, she's a goober. We were talking, I don't even know. And she said...
that said, I'm in Western Australia. I thought it said is Weston in Australia.
No, he's not. Anyway, she said last night, she was like, Mom, so there's a mice out in the driveway. I said, what?
She's really smart.
Did you say? Because I thought I heard her wrong. And her boyfriend's in there too. And he's looking at her. And I said, did you say there's a mice out there? And she said, yeah. I said, so was there one or more than one? And she was like, it was just one. And we were both like, you're an idiot. Mice is plural. Mouse is singular.
So what if there's like a herd of moose? If there's like 3 moose in a pasture?
I don't understand
that.
We've talked about this before. It should be meese. It should be meese. Because all the mooses.
Okay, so what about if you're deer hunting and a female deer walks out? What's that called?
The doe?
Okay, how do you spell that?
D-O-E?
Okay, now what if 3 of them walk out?
It spells does, but it's definitely does.
It's confusing.
It
the
is.
English language
It
is
stupid.
terrible.
It is. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sheep for both. Yeah. Ship. One ship.
Oh man. Whew.
Okay. Pensacola Beach. What Pensacola Beach say? Pull that down. Do your best t-shirts. I didn't do your best t-shirt. Like just to do your
Regular
best one.
t-shirt.
No. Emily. The only female t-shirt we did was the one Emily designed, and
But it's long sleeve.
It is a long sleeve.
Yeah.
But she wanted it to say "Be still and know."
There's that. Yeah, there's that.
There's that.
Now, that,
Yeah.
you know, I wear this all the time because a kid we met at ICAST.
He was so cute.
Such a cool
Yeah.
kid. Anyways,
He's
his dad
adorable.
sent us a bunch of stuff because they have a barbecue restaurant. I know it's backwards on here, but it says Sam Jones Whole Hog Barbecue. But they sent us a T-shirt and it says, "Just be nice."
People need to listen to that.
It's only here because I wore it here and then I change shirts when I don't just have it laying around, but I wear this all the time.
Yeah, just be nice is what it says. I know it's backwards. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
That's not the shirt I thought I was grabbing, but anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're good here, unless you guys have any more questions for us.
Just sitting here rambling with 1,500 people watching.
I appreciate them.
I do appreciate it.
Yes.
ArmsFamilyHomestead.com. Our Christmas merch launch is live. Everything on the website is on the website, but not everything is here. DJ still has a couple things that were supposed to be delivered
Ceramic coffee mugs will be here today.
today. They're on the way. They're on the way.
Candles and
Koozies.
Can coolers, slim can coolers. So Christmas sweaters. No, we don't do sweaters.
Well, no
We
ugly
do
Christmas
have-
sweater. It's in a T-shirt. I mean, this would have been a funny, like, ugly Christmas sweater
It would've,
design,
yeah.
but it's just a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you guys going to what?
Get another livestock guard dog.
Oh,
We're not sure what we're gonna do on the dog situation right now because, well, when we got Bear, we had about 30 goats, and we had a Great Pyrenees named Callie who was aging tremendously fast. Callie was getting older, and we had a lot of goats and a lot of baby goats. But also we had a stray neighbor dog. I call it neighbor dog, and it wasn't really a stray. Okay, so our neighbor's dog came to the house and killed one of DJ's miniature dachshund males. We used to raise mini dachshunds. DJ had a chocolate and tan long-haired miniature dachshund, and his name was King. And he was the coolest dog
he
ever.
was the best.
And our neighbor who brought home strays on a regular basis, like right now there are 6 dogs roaming the woods. I get pictures of them on a regular basis. I videoed them. I think I know whose dogs those originated from, whose house they originated from, but there's 6 of them. Anyways, we got Bear because Callie was alone and we were having these neighbors, strays that they brought home showing up. And Cal was afraid Callie was going to get outnumbered. And we lost a dog in our yard. Callie was with the goats and we lost a dog in our yard. Like DJ saw the event and there was nothing she could do. When an 80, 90-pound dog jumps on a 8-pound dog, it doesn't last long. So we got Bear. And Bear was kind of our trained up replacement. And Callie got really, really old, lived 14 years. I didn't think, man, it was a sad situation.
It was.
The last few years, I was like, okay, she's not going to make it. And then she would survive another year and another year and another year until we finally had to put her down because her hips were in such bad shape. But so we had about 30 goats. And now we don't really have goats anymore. Like I've got 4, but it's just because they're the 4 special, special lucky girls that have stuck around. Like I didn't even breed them this year. Copper, our buck, is on loan to another farm. He's off doing billy goat things. And I didn't even bring him home to breed the 4 does that we have because I was like, So DJ's got all of her donkeys. And people use donkeys as livestock guardians.
Yeah.
They put full-size donkeys with their cattle to protect calves from coyotes. Nothing's really going to get in the pasture with her herd of donkeys that I'm concerned about. The only concern I have is the donkeys are locked up in the pasture. So if our house dogs are outside and stray dogs show up, that could be an issue. And we don't really have many chickens anymore, but we go through spurts where we have, just enough chickens to have laying eggs. But I don't lock them up in a chicken pen. They just kind of roost at the barn. So they're kind of vulnerable to, a raccoon or something. So I'm not real sure what to do on the livestock guardian thing. Listen.
Really, I think if we just let Bree out, she'll take care of everything.
She absolutely would. When I feed, she's like,
yeah.
Nobody's allowed to eat anything out of any of the food troughs except her. And then when she's done, everybody else can eat.
Yeah.
Breeze.
We could keep her just like do one of those invisible fences too.
Granny Bibbins would call Bree a hussy.
A hussy.
A hussy. Sorry,
Hussy.
a hussy.
A hussy.
She's a hussy.
She is a hussy.
So we're not actively looking for a replacement for Bear right now, but her mom and Kevin raise Great Pyrenees. They've got, have for years. They've got several. I don't really want another Great Pyrenees because
they travel so much.
They do not stay at home at night. They travel. And they do their job, but they travel. We have a neighbor who's his dog. We get pictures of him at the gate all the time. He's a great big giant Pyrenees, but he's always around. I really liked Bear's breed, the Anatolian Shepherd. He was half Anatolian Shepherd. So if we did get another one, I'd probably go back with the Anatolian. I just like the hair length. The coat is so much easier to maintain than a Great Pyrenees. Big shaggy thing. So anyways, I don't know. We love Granny. Everybody loves Granny Bibbins. If you don't watch Bibbins Farms videos, they're short content. Daryl Bibbins.
Yes.
His name's actually Gatlin. We know Gatlin.
Yeah.
But he goes by Daryl Bibbins. That's his little alter ego, funny comic thing. But they make some hilarious, like conservative, political type content, like satire, comedy. Oh my gosh!
I think we need to make that happen where we can just swing in and I can visit with Granny and whatever, like when we go up to Luke's.
So here's what I'm thinking, and I've thought about this because we don't have a beef that we're raising currently. We don't have a calf that we're raising to process, and we're not out of beef, but we're somewhat getting low. Like I should have thought about getting a calf 6 months ago, and I just too many other things. But Gatlin and his family, that's what they do. They sell beef online. We could like buy a half beef from them and just go pick it up, so we could go visit Granny.
Yeah. Let's do it.
They sell their farm raised beef online, just like Dusty sells his bison meat. But we could do like a half instead of just buying some steaks and some hamburger meat. Just a half a beef from them or something. I like supporting people like that.
Yes, for sure.
I love that. I mean, I love raising my own beef and I love doing things on our own. But I also love supporting families like this, the Pecan family. Or when we did our collaboration for goat's milk soap. I'm not raising and processing and making goat's milk soap on my own, but I know a family that does, and we are able to support their farm, their family, their YouTube channel in that, just like with the pecans. And buying one half of a beef from somebody isn't going to make a huge difference, but who knows? We might go talk about it on video and bring home half a beef, and then they sell 1,000 pounds of steaks because of it. Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
So
someone asked about the lake house. It's doing great.
It misses us a lot.
It does miss us. I miss it.
We were there. We went down last week and wanted to stay for a week. It is so pretty down there right now. It's not lake season, but it is so pretty. The leaves are changing. I mean, they are at home too, but I mean,
it's just different when you're not at home and you go, and it's just beautiful, and I want to go. But hunting season, so we have to stay right.
Some of us still have to work and produce content for people to watch.
I can work from the lake house.
You can't do You can't do
I
this
can't
from
do
the lake
this
house.
from the lake house. But
Can you please start the podcast again? It's it's a stretch even calling it a podcast.
Yeah.
It's just like couch talk with DJ.
Yeah. What would y'all want to talk about? That's what I struggle with. I don't know what to talk about. I know the last one we talked about did really well.
It was the second to last one. The last one.
Well, yeah, second to last one. Whatever. It was kind of the same topic.
How tall is Houston?
I don't know, but I'm tired of seeing that comment. Oh, why do you care?
He's about, I'm roughly 5'2",
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
5'1", 5'2", something like that. DJ's got a short fuse. Most of you wouldn't know that. I'm not going to say it's like a short temper. It's like a short fuse.
You know, there are things that it's not short with, but there are things that it is short with. Sometimes with Kelsey, it is very short.
Yes.
Because sometimes she's extra. When I don't
Like
want
asking
her
the
to
same
be,
question 17 times?
Yeah. Yeah, that's extra. You don't have to be extra. Okay. Thank you. Yes. See? I keep my mouth shut on a lot. Really, I do.
On video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said you could talk about your daughter going off to college on one of your podcasts.
I don't want to do that yet. No, I'm pretending like it's not happening right now. So that's where I am with that.
Yeah. Right now we're in the boyfriend situation.
Yeah. We're just lucky and we're blessed to be graced with her presence.
I think I like him more than her most days. Like, his name's Creed.
Yeah.
And I scared him really, really bad early on. And I think he's deathly afraid of me, which is fine. But I really like him. Just maybe he won't watch this, but I really like him. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
And he's got a good family. And they played a prank. They were at the house last night. He was at our house with Emily, and they played a prank on his mom. He lives like an hour away. It's 60 miles away.
Which he lives where I was, like the area I was born in and where I lived.
Yeah. So they decided to play a prank on his mom. So he had a certain time he was supposed to leave our house because it's an hour drive home. And probably an hour and a half before he was supposed to leave, he called his mom and said, "Hey, Mom, will you send me a text?" Or I don't know how they worded it, but basically send me a message saying I need to leave early that I need to come home early because I want to stop by and see this other girl in another town before I come home. Like he was trying to play it off like he was coming home because Mom said he had to come home, but he just wanted to be able to show Emily, I've got to leave, which she was in on this. And they call this poor mom and they're like, so she has no idea Emily's listening. And he's like, "Mom, just send me a text message. I'm going to leave early, but I need an excuse to get out of here early so I can stop by and see this other girl." Because Emily and him have been together for a few months now.
Well, since the summer.
Yeah. And his mom, they've recorded it. His mom about lost her mind on him.
Yeah.
Like,
He said,
she had to bite her tongue really hard. And
he said, "I'm going to leave here and stop in this other town because I want to see this girl that I've been talking to."
And his mom, you could hear it in her
said,
voice. She said,
"What?
Oh.
What?" And he said, "Yeah, don't make a big deal about it. It's fine." And she was like, "No, you're being stupid. If you leave there, I'm going to call Emma and tell her."
Yeah, yeah.
So his mama passed the test.
She passed the test.
I'm not sure if they did that on me. I would have passed that test. Because I'm going to do whatever she wants me to do.
You're
probably.
a softie. You're too easy.
Yeah.
You're a pushover.
With her, I am. With my boys, I would definitely be like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah.
But with her, I would not. I would not. Because boys are buttholes. Girls can be.
Girls
but she
anyway,
typically
so
isn't. But
we're up to about right here in the boyfriend situation. Yeah. And he's cool. I really like him. He's a good kid. And
he is.
And he's scared of me, and I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Emily said, it's just so, I'm just so mad because he's just like you, Dad. I'm like, huh.
Interesting.
Huh. What's she say? She tells him. He's too, not needy.
Clingy?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. She used a different term. I can't keep up.
It's funny. So got to tell this story real quick since we're on the boyfriend subject. So Emily has told us that, he's pretty loving and soft. And so that's something that I've joked about this one. And so one day, well, when all this stuff was going on with Bear, as you guys can imagine, he had been on the phone nonstop, calls, text, everything all day long. I think this was actually like day 2 of it. And it was about 8 o'clock at night, and I thought he was done with work and stuff. So we had supper and we sat down to watch a show. I had like 30 minutes left of the season finale and was like, okay, the day is chill. We're good. I push play and he gets a phone call. So I have to push pause. And he's on the phone for every bit of 45 minutes. Hangs up with this person.
About Bear.
Yeah. And then another person calls and he's on the phone with them for another 30, 45 minutes. So then I'm like, okay, I don't watch the show. I'm fine. I understand the situation. We go get in bed and he just starts talking and talking and talking and lovey and talk. And I'm like, I need you to stop talking. I've heard your voice too much. I just need to go to bed. We need to stop talking. No talking. Because I was over it. Just over it. Okay, so then fast forward a couple nights later, Emily was like, Mom, Creed, he was like being a little extra with me, and he said, whatever he said, because he was like wanting to touch her, love on her, or was being sweet with his words, and she was like, bruh. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I forgot you're mean. It just like threw me back to 2 nights before, because that's what he said to me. He was like, why are you so mean to me? So sorry for the long story, but it's hilarious because, I don't mind that she's a little bit mean. I don't mind that I'm a little bit mean. Sometimes these guys need it. So anyway, I love that she's becoming more like me. She started out a lot like you, and she's getting smarter and less soft, and I love that.
Okay. You just don't like it when she practices on you.
No, I don't, but I still put her in her place.
She was mad at me this morning. Let me tell you that. She's mad at me this morning. So yesterday after supper, Houston's job is to unload the dishwasher, and Emily's job is to load the dishwasher, okay? I did the dishes all of my life growing up. It's not my job anymore. I have kids at home. It's their job. That's one of their chores. They don't have a lot of chores. That is their job, clean the kitchen. So Houston last night was watching Thursday night football. Jets and Patriots were playing, and I said, hey, before you go to bed, you need to unload the dishwasher so your sister can load it. And he's like, bruh. I said, just unload the dishwasher tonight. It's fine. Because they like to put it off till morning, and then morning comes around, and they're running behind, and they go to school, and they're like, we don't have time. So Houston unloaded the dishwasher. I told Emily, you need to load it. I'll do it in the morning. Okay. Well, Emily gets up this morning, and her class is late. She doesn't have to be in school until 10. So she sleeps in. Houston, had already gone to school. The dishes are still in the sink. And she's telling us all of her plans for the day, which include not coming home. She's got plans, school plans, night plans, all day tomorrow. We're not going to see her. She's staying the night somewhere else. We're not going to see her until tomorrow.
Tomorrow, like at her curfew.
And I'm like, And we got busy, and we were planning on doing all this. And then she walks out the door and leaves. She tells us goodbye and everything. And then I walk in the kitchen, and the dishes are still there. And I look outside, and she's already drove off. And I called her, and I said, so I guess you're coming home after class before you go about the rest of your day, huh? Nope. Why? I said, dishes are still in the sink. And she says, bruh. I hate that. It's like, ugh. But she wasn't mean, but she was like, do I really have to come do those right now? I got to go to school. I said, huh. I guess if you got plans for the rest of the day, you better get home and do them. And she did. And she came in and was not mad, wasn't upset. Like, she came in and
She knew.
she just forgot. She totally forgot. And she was trying to push them off on us. So, anyways.
All right. I'll save some more funny stories for the next live.
Next.
People like my funny stories. You know, my friends, they give me crap about it when I tell my stories. Because I tell details. People say that are unnecessary details.
DJ's stories, she said, okay, I'm going to tell you this story about this thing. But
things come up.
20 minutes into it, she's like down 9 rabbit holes. She got the whiteboard out going through the family tree because nothing makes sense if you don't know this cousin and this cousin and this one. They live over here on this street, but we lived over on this street. And my phone number when I was a kid was these 4 digits. I remember my phone number because it was the same as my friend from 3rd grade's birthday. So I remembered their birthday because it was my phone number. And that friend had a friend that was from this other town, and she done forgot what story she was telling.
No, I don't. I always circle back. I always get there. But there are details that are necessary sometimes.
So you want to know why they call it down a rabbit hole or chasing a rabbit? Because, and it's funny you say that, because we were talking about rabbit hunting a minute ago. When you're running rabbits with beagles, I grew up hunting rabbits with beagles, and it's so much fun because just listen to the dogs work. But when the dogs, you got a pack of beagles, so you got 5, 6, 7 beagles that are hunting rabbits, and one of them strikes. When they hit a rabbit trail, you can stand right there where that dog hit on that rabbit trail, and that rabbit's going to make a big giant circle. And if you just wait, he's going to come running right back past you, and you shoot him as he goes by. Well, that's how DJ tells stories. And I ain't got to shoot that rabbit yet, but I dang sure swing at it and take a shot when I can, but that rabbit goes by fast, so then you got to wait, and here it comes. You can hear it. This story's making its lap. It's going to come back by, and it's going to go, and here she goes on another circle. Anyways, Jensen wants a shout out. Jensen Rupee, or Roop, how you say it. Give me a shout out.
Well, you know, apparently I told good stories when we were dating because you kept me around.
Yep.
I'm entertaining.
Yep.
Okay, we better get off here. These people are probably tired of us.
Well, there's still 1,492.
It's wild.
That is crazy.
I don't even know why. We're not that cool. We're really not.
Our stories. It's because of our stories. People like listening to our stories. I don't understand it.
I mean, it's a show a lot, but it is what it is.
You know, people think we're famous, and then we have this wild, crazy life. We are normal, boring people.
We are. Y'all should see us about after 6 p.m. every day now. It's terrible. It's so depressing.
You know, bedtime hits about 30 minutes after lunch anymore, it seems like.
Yeah.
Lunchtime rolls around, like, oh my gosh, it's almost dark. Like, it's 12 o'clock right now. It's gonna get dark in 5.5 hours.
What are we gonna do? Oh, and then we just eat. Like, I fix supper like normal time, but then it's like, we're so bored. What are we gonna snack on? There's nothing. So then I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go sit in bed and watch TV because I don't want to eat.
Now we have lots of snacks.
And I'm not bringing like bags to our house at a time. Nope, not of the cinnamon for sure. Take one bag over there and it's gone in 4 hours.
So DJ will start fulfilling orders on Monday. Everything that's ordered today, they're going to hit the ground. That's they. Notice I said they. They're going to hit the ground running Monday morning. Okay, it's Friday. This is how they always do it. But there will probably be, DJ will be here. Her friend Tracy will be here. Her mom will be here. Emily's going to be here because Emily's a senior in high school. And our high school does this program for seniors where they do work study programs, what they call it. It's not an internship. It's like a work study program where they can go job shadow. And the school counselor, I was not really actually too excited about this. They put Emily's work shadow internship program as working for her mom in the family business.
Listen, there is value in it, and she does come help, but she knows she's.
But she's done it since she was little. We
Yes.
don't. That's not no. Like
I
she needed to
know, I
go
know what you're saying.
go to
but
a
yes.
doctor's office or go to job shadow something else. You don't work for your parents very well typically, but when we need her to work, we just say, you're coming to work, we'll pay you because you're working in the business, we'll pay you. But on a daily basis, there's better job shadow things she could have done.
Yeah.
Do I want her to be able to learn all of this and to be able to do this? Yeah, absolutely. And I understand. I'm not mad, but I was like, you couldn't have put her somewhere
She has
else.
sort of taken over my photography business. I mean, I still do some stuff, but she has been getting hired a lot lately. And she's doing great with her own. I mean, she's editing herself. And I mean, obviously, I've shown her how to do a lot of it, taught her a lot.
But it's gonna, if she'll continue, it will be a really, really good side hustle for her college.
Yeah.
When she's in school, because like right now, most of the pictures she's doing are high school couples. Ugh, it makes me want to puke. Ugh, high school couples.
She's done just senior girls.
I was in love in high
pictures
school. I get it. I had a high school sweetheart too, but
What?
ugh, I don't.
How
Anyway,
dare
she's
you?
doing all these couples pictures, and anyways, doing a lot of photography stuff. But I think if she goes to college at Oklahoma State, where there's 25,000 students, there's always going to be some girl needing her pictures taken for something, some event.
Yeah.
So it'd be a cool little side hustle that she can do right out of her dorm room.
Yep. Super great.
Perfect.
She's been doing great.
I
Super
love,
proud
I
of her.
love, I love teaching our kids business stuff.
Yeah.
I've always wanted. I mean, even when Weston was little, like I wanted him to.
He had his
sold
own chicken,
eggs,
yeah.
and he did. You know, I wanted him. I wanted that entrepreneurial
Thank you, Catherine.
mindset. Okay. Weston didn't take to it that much.
He was like 7.
I just mean in general, throughout as he went through high school and everything, like he
Yeah.
never really cared about having his own business. Like I tried to talk him into like mowing lawns, like start your own lawn mowing business or something. Let's start you a business,
No, it was basketball. That's all he could think about. Was
which is
basketball.
fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's fine. But even now, he's not really interested in running his own business. That just takes a different mindset. I'm not saying he won't, but his brain didn't work that way. Emily's brain, at 8 years old, had her own like
Illegal
cupcake business.
Well,
like,
before her cupcake, she had an illegal business at school.
yeah, yeah.
She sold slime. When
She
slime
made slime at
yeah.
home and sold it.
And sold it.
She's like a little dealer. She's like, hey,
Yeah.
I got you 2 ounces right here, under $5.
Yeah. So when
Even though it was like $9 worth of Tide.
Oh my gosh, I lost a lot of money on that deal.
But anyway, she was selling that. But she did like have a legit cake and cupcake business.
She
like
did.
she was making some
I
really
lost a
cool
lot of
cakes
money
and
on that
cupcakes.
too.
But we helped her. We wanted
did,
to show
yes.
her here's what it takes, and she
Yeah.
had her bank account and all that. And now as she's a senior in high school, she's very very busy in activities with school and clubs and sports and all the stuff that goes on. So she's not really working a job, but this photography business that she started, I would much rather her learn the business side of that and learning that she's got to go out and advertise and market and keep track and book appointments and do the editing and do all that stuff and be her business versus working for, you know, a local whatever. I worked at a grocery store when I was in high school, or working for a pharmacy, or working for a tanning salon or something where she's just kind of not really learning the business of it. I love that. And that's like with Houston, all of his life, he's been involved in, and I've taken him to trade shows and things. And DJ got to kind of experience, DJ had never really gone to the trade shows with us, like ICAST or whatever. You know, we go to a few trade shows a year, the National Farm Machinery Show or Equip Show or whatever it is. Houston's never not known that world. So when we're talking about trying to figure out who we're gonna go after as a sponsor or companies that we want to partner with or do different things, I've always let him be really involved in that. And at 9-10 years old, he could walk into a meeting at a trade show and shake hands with all the men there and introduce himself, and it was baby steps. And so she went to ICAST with us this year, and ICAST is Houston's people. It is all a fishing industry trade show. Every celebrity's there, every influencer's there, the top tier bass fishermen on, bass fishing tournament guys are there. Dustin Connell was in the Rapala booth, and Houston was like, "That's Dustin Connell. I want to go talk to him about the mooch minnow, and I want to see if we can do this and see if we can shoot some videos together and all that. Dad, can you go talk to him?" And I said, "No, you're going to." And he walks in that booth and has a full-on grown adult conversation, and Dustin's like,
weird. It was
"Who is this
wild.
kid?"
Yeah.
But like, he's comfortable in that environment, and it may not be the nuts and bolts of a business, but he's learning things that.
That's why he's bored to death at school.
Yeah, probably so. His brain works different than a lot of 13-year-olds just because he's been exposed to so much more. Years ago, someone told me when I'd taken Houston out of school to go to something, to do something, and we were at a trade show or something, and this older guy was like, "One thing I love about this is you're not letting school get in the way of his education. Don't ever let school get in the way of his education." And I was like,
Yeah.
school's important, but as long as he's got straight A's and he's taking care of business in school, I let him miss. And I've always let him miss to go hunting or fishing, to go on a trip, as long as he's taking care of business in school. And the school's always understood that, and it's worked out well.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm rambling.
Yeah. See, this is when I cut him off. I'm like, no talking. You're done.
No talking.
No talking.
She just wants to go make out or something. I don't know.
If that's what it takes. Let's go.
Okay, so we're going to switch over to a different platform.
Oh my God.
No, I'm
You're
kidding.
ridiculous. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for ordering. If you ordered, if not, thanks for just being here. Thanks for supporting us. Yeah. Thank you for all the kind words with Bear.
They do need to put the
emails.
trades back into schools, Randy. I agree with that.
Yes.
Our area, we have Votex, and they do a lot of that stuff in the Votec. It's a program that has got a lot of good trade stuff. But anyways, sorry.
I said no talking. Okay.
Okay.
We're going.
ArmsFamilyHomestead.com. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate each and every one of you. You don't have to buy anything from us ever, but that's what people love to do to support us, and you've changed our life, and
Only feet.
we appreciate it.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
No, but only feet. Good.